Let's begin. Worship is not a prayer. I remember one evening vividly. My wife and I had planned a romantic dinner, just two of us. No distraction, no calls. We picked a beautiful place, soft lighting, mellow music playing in the background, and in a quiet corner that felt like we have our own little world. Even though action is not just about the venue or food or the music, it was about connection, an intimacy moment. We're not discussing errands or plans and what needed to be done. My wife looked at me and said things that reminded me why I fell in love with her in the first place, and I did the same thing to her too. We exchanged kind words, compliments of each other, and all those wonderful memories. But suddenly, in the middle of our conversation, I remembered a bill that I'd forgotten to pay, and it's due in that day, and without thinking, I brought it up and started telling to her and become part of the conversation. And all of a sudden, something shifted. The mood changed, the emotions and the closeness, that invisible thread pulling our heart together, it loosened. And this is the second part of the story. When our intention of intimacy shifted towards responsibility, the atmosphere changed. Not because the topic was bad, but the moment wasn't meant for that. It's like bringing something that's good, but not in the right time. But we finished the dinner date, and when we go home that night, while I'm in the couch, I ask myself how often these things happen. We set a dinner date with our loving Father. I realized worship is like a sacred dinner with God. It's not the time to talk about what we need. It's the time to sit across from Him and focus about Him. Look into His heart and say, I love you for who you are. Not for what He gives or not for what we hope for. God is looking for a true worshiper in Matthew 4:24. Now let's go to prayer. Prayer is beautiful and it's necessary, don't get me wrong or misunderstood me. Prayer is the time to bring our burdens, our requests, and our concerns. Let me say this. Worship is when we bring our heart, a heart of gratefulness, and a heart that's full of adoration, where when we pour out our love, not our petitions, when we adore Him and not asking anything from Him. Because when we enter to His presence with pure adoration, something will happen inside of us. We feel more about His love, that we don't want to end that sacred moment. That's His worship. That's intimacy. Worship is love without agenda. Our God is worthy to receive all the glory and praise. God bless, and thank you for watching.